Hey world, welcome to 9 Minutes Motivation at 9 a.m. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful. I stay on top of it because I work as worship. Today again happens to be what a beautiful, beautiful country we all are born into. Such a beautiful, auspicious day again today. It's even more auspicious because it's not something that is celestial day like how we have other days. But it's a day where a ordinary human being, you can't even say human beings are ordinary, but just to create the context, a simple human being can be born, and the way they live their lifestyle, the way they live their life for their life, it becomes a celebration. It becomes auspicious by itself. It becomes such eventful day of the entire world around them. You just need to live one life in such a way that it can become a history. It can become a historic date. It can become a day of celebration for millions and millions of people. The world by itself stands because of one birth of one human being. And today is one such day. Today we celebrate Mahavir Jayanti, the birth anniversary of Lord Mahavira. See, we respect great people. We respect people who have achieved a lot in life. But the spiritually evolved people know they demand much more than respect, and that is reverence. There's a certain amount of, or there is a very deep amount of reverence for people who are spiritually evolved. A reason is very beautiful. Reason is very simple also. See, people who have achieved something materialistically, a lot of respect for Narayana Murthy, a lot of respect for Tatas, a lot of respect for Ambanis. But there is no amount of reverence like that. What we have for spiritually evolved people. The reason is very simple. See, these materialistically evolved people, even if they lived a very spiritually aligned life from Tatas to Narayana Murthy's, they knew what they were following. They knew what they were pursuing. They knew they were following a goal. They had something to see. But people who spiritually evolve, spiritually reach certain depths and heights of divinity, they don't know what they're pursuing. They're pursuing the unknown. People who are materialistic, they're pursuing the known. So for me to go from here, I know where I have to go. But if I have to tell myself I have to go nowhere, and that nowhere is actually somewhere, how do you go? With open eyes, visible goal only people cannot see. And it's still easy to achieve a goal that you cannot see, which you can see. But in spiritual realm, you pursue something which is not seen. You are, I won't say running behind, but you are uh, doing something by which you will reach a state of non-doing. It's so abstract. It's so difficult to explain. Something that is unimaginable, something that is undefinable, something that is infinite, something that is inexplicable, something that is unexplainable. You're going for that. What kind of dedication, what kind of determination, what kind of resolve must be there in that person? No? All of them who have spiritually evolved. And I have tremendous reverence for all people who have evolved spiritually and they live a spiritually evolved and aligned life. That is one part. There are so many more people in this world, and especially in this country, who may be even highly evolved than Mahaviras and Buddhas. But my heart, my mind, everything goes n times even more reverence for people like Buddhas and Mahaviras because they chose to walk a human life even after becoming divine by themselves, in themselves. Maybe more people are much more evolved spiritually, deeper, powerful than Mahaviras and Buddhas. But they chose to stay in those deep forests, in those caves, in the Himalayas, wanting to be with themselves and in divine, enjoying their bliss, enjoying their ecstasy, enjoying their celestial experiences, being with their own gods, being with their own divine. But here are people like Mahaviras, Tirthankas, who after getting enlightened, after being spiritually aligned, evolved, having those certain amount of amazing powers by which they can just heal people by their looks, by their touch, by their talks. And they could have chosen to stay back in their divine abode, in the womb of divinity, and live an entire life. But they chose to come to normal man, common man, helping them to live a beautiful life. Not only they are spiritual reformers, but also social reformers. What a what an heart it must be now to know that you are self-sufficient, to know that you have everything in yourself. You don't depend on anybody. You don't need anyone in your life in the world right now because you are self-sufficient for everything in life. When you're spiritually evolved, when you have higher connect, you hardly have needs in life. Food that is available in the forest somewhere, it's enough for you to survive. There are no needs, physical needs are not, there are no emotional needs. You have gone beyond all these things. You actually don't need anybody. And then when these people choose to come back to common man from Swami Chinmananda, who chose to come back after his enlightenment from Himalayas, telling his Guru Tapovana, with me sitting here in the Himalayas and meditating on this rock, there is no difference between me and the rock. But my common man with whom I have lived, I am responsible towards them. I want to go and make their life better the way I am able to experience divinity. And he chose to give commentary on Bhagavad Gita his entire lifetime. And so is Mahavira. Choose to born as prince to a kingdom in Bihar, to choose to live a life of austerity, and then to help so many people. And the greatest contribution of Lord Mahavira is Jainism, through which so many creations, so many creatures have been saved and they have been unharmed because an entire cult, an entire community, an entire religion called Jainism practice ahimsa to that amazing, crazy, to the point of fanatic. They don't want to harm an animal. And they go all out to save every possible animal that can be saved from some butchers, some murdering somewhere, or some mass killing of some animals. What a revolution. One man choose to live a life of purpose. One man choose to live a life of ahimsa. One man choose to live a life of truth. Those virtues, so many amazing lessons they teach. But to come back to common, and it's difficult to be evolved at that stage, to be there in connect with the higher, and then come to lower where common man struggling with basic hatred and revenge and misery and lust and perversion and some basic to come from there to there and then lift them is not easy. It's not at all easy. And then these are the people who have chosen to live that path, to come to lower from being a higher, to lift the lower into higher. And in this one lifetime, to lift yourself higher itself is a great achievement in life. And here are these people, and Mahavira Swami is one of them, who lifted so many ordinary people to the state of divinity. And I can just go on and on and on. It's 9 minutes, so I'll have to stop here. But all the reverence for Lord Mahavira, all the reverence for a religion amazing called Jainism that has saved so many creatures in this world. Wishing you all a very, very happy Mahavir Jayanti. Let the spirit of Mahavira, the spirit of Jainism, spread to every human being in the world. With that prayer, let's, for a moment of silence, celebrate the divinity of Lord Mahavira that percolates down to all of us through Jainism. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Happy Mahavir Jayanti.